So I wanted to make a video because, as you may notice, I'm using my phone. My phone camera is working again. Might be unrelated, but I did do a Dantalion ritual before work on the night of the 7th. So it was a Friday. Fridays are Venezuelan. Dantalion is Venezuelan, being a Goetic Duke. And what made it special, though, I was capitalizing on it being a Friday, as well as the moon was in Pisces. The moon being in Pisces. The moon was in Pisces the first time that he ever came to me. Depending on which system you subscribe to, Conley and Runyon have entirely different astrological correspondence for almost every demon, yet both of them places Dantalion as being a Pisces. So, Friday the 7th, that night, I ended up going to bed early so that I could wake up early because I had to work in order to perform this ritual before work. And I filmed it on a camcorder. But I promised to never share the recording. I also proposed the idea that maybe I will do several rituals a month, with some set as being private between us, between Dantalion and myself, no matter how impressive the recordings are. And some I will state ahead of time that I may share parts of, so that we have an understanding as to when I will be sharing and when we have total confidentiality. To be honest, I don't fully understand the concept and the limitations of secrecy, which is part of why I avoid it. I don't know what's safe to say and what isn't. When we start drawing lines, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just trying to be true to myself and my desire to continue onwards as a bridge. I've always felt like a bridge and perhaps a teacher. Plus, I'm confused as to what I can say or I can't when I agree to withholding. I did tell him over time I'd like to be able to talk about my experiences with the private rituals, but then I promised to never share the footage for the ones that I say that I won't. So for the rituals that I say I won't share the footage for, I will never, even if I talk about some of the things that happened, I can never show you guys. During this ritual, the one that I just performed, my bird noises self-activated at the very, very start before I even began the recitations. They played throughout the whole ritual without altering. And this is what I mean, like, is that okay to tell you? I hope so. I won't show you the recording. And then possibly unrelated, and we aren't out of the woods yet, like my phone could start glitching again, but it's currently functional. And it's working for the first time since it became corrupted during the filming of that. Not the last Dantalion ritual I did, because I filmed that on a camcorder, but like the ritual before, I've already mentioned how it became corrupted while I was filming a Dantalion ritual. And what was interesting was that it had become corrupted beforehand as well during a Dantalion ritual. I was filming a Dantalion ritual, and then that video file became corrupted, and then everything I tried to, like, all my pictures of the altar were corrupted, and then I tried to make videos talking about what had happened, and those were corrupted. But then I restarted my phone, and it worked okay, and it didn't have any problems for quite a while, a long period of time. It was fine. Nothing that I film and I take pictures all the time, no issues. And then it was during another Dantalion ritual, the next Dantalion ritual that I did, that I was filming, where the phone became corrupted again during the ritual. The whole thing was corrupted. But then afterwards, everything I tried to film and document was corrupted. I restarted my phone multiple times, and it was still corrupted. And it was from that point until last night, during this last Dantalion ritual, corrupted. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't use my phone camera. And then last night, I did a Dantalion ritual, and I didn't even attempt to film it on my phone. I filmed it on a camcorder, but I let him know that I wanted to do private rituals where we'll have an agreement beforehand that I won't share that footage ever. And then perhaps unrelated, but like, is it like, do you believe in coincidences? Because now my phone's working, and if you're watching this, then my phone is working. So that's what's up.